Now, for the business lead from the Money Desk, Rapiwa is standing by in the newsroom. Rapiwa, the pandemic is making it difficult for steel suppliers to afford scarce oxygen. What's the impact?
That's right, Andy. So the steel industry says the country's short oxygen supply means that some companies have put projects on hold. Oxygen suppliers have prioritized the high demand at hospitals for the treatment of COVID-19 patients. Now, the Steel and Engineering Industries Federation of South Africa, in its latest survey, found some companies are paying just under 30 times more for oxygen as they source it from far-reaching places where it is available. The embattled industry has already shed jobs as cheap imports and low demand continue to bite. CIFSA chief economist Chipiwa Mango says the talks are to prevent future impact in the case of a third COVID-19 wave.
From the price of oxygen alone, but also in terms of logistics costs. I'll give you an example here. So, for instance, if you get your supply of oxygen, let's say you are in Cape Town and you rely on your supply within the Cape Town area alone, but then now the oxygen is available only in Eastern Cape, which means that for you to get the oxygen now, you must now get the oxygen, let's say, from Eastern Cape, and that increases the transport costs.
And then I see the Minister of Finance is reviving talks of a state bank.
Very interesting conversation that's been happening for a while, Anneli. So the Finance Minister, that's Tito Mboweni, wants to know why African Bank CEO Basani Maluleke resigned. Now, this follows reports that her resignation was due to continuous clashes with African Bank Chair Thabo Dloti. In a series of tweets, Mboweni also expressed his support for the introduction of a state bank. Analysts are saying that more details on the state bank could emerge in the national budget next month. Mboweni said in last year's budget that he had tasked his deputy, David Masondo, to look into the establishment of a state bank.
What movement are we seeing on the markets, Rapiwa?
Very, very good end to the week on the markets, Jess. On the local front, we're seeing that the JSE is being buoyed by the banks, some of them reaching about 6.3%, that being in the green. The rand also remaining on a strong footing. And then internationally, good U.S. data, that's economic data, came through, as well as company results from European companies, as well as in Asia. Those obviously showing some strong improvements, and that filtered through onto the global markets and, of course, into the local bourse.